go back to our leading story in Marshalltown, or rather regarding the Marshalltown fire. Our reporter Zola Sholwana is now at the Diepkloof Mortuary, where families are awaiting the release of some bodies. She joins us now for an update. Zola, we do know that some families are preparing for burial as things stand right now. What's the latest there?
Well, from what we've just heard now, you might remember earlier on we mentioned that there's about 9 bodies that were ready for the burial. But when we heard from the Muslim Burial Society, they just said there's about only 2 bodies that are ready for burial, and the other 7, apparently there's been some identification issue, so they will not be released. They're hoping actually that gets sorted out so that they are released and are buried this evening. And families really are still waiting for the bodies to be released. Earlier on, we saw them perform a small ritual preparing for that, but we don't really know when the bodies will actually be released. Let me come to a gentleman who's expecting, their loved one. So thank you very much for your time. It must be a relief, rather, that at least today you'll find some sort of closure by burying your loved one.
Yeah, but the one that is happening this side is something, the one that you cannot believe. Because we came here for our sisters, but they call us, and each and every funeral they've got the number. So they call our number. When we go that side, we find that our sister, there's someone who come to identify that this one is my sister. Why is not her sister? Because they say that this guy, the one who come to complain that is my sister, is from Zimbabwe. But that lady, she's not from Zimbabwe, she's from Malawi. So it's something, the one that is complicated. We don't know what is happening inside. Yeah. So
someone actually came here to claim your sister's body, saying that it belongs to them, not you.
Yeah, it's what they say.
So where does that leave you? Does it mean you continue the burial later, or you still have to wait until they're done?
No, we are waiting for, they say that we have to take a DNA. So if you can see us since morning, we came here 8 o'clock. Since morning we never eat anything. So we was hoping that everything would be ending today. But unfortunately we never win. So tomorrow we have to come again.
So when you're coming, you here to maybe do the DNA test. Is that what they told you?
Yeah, we're going to do DNA test.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So were you certain that that is your sister by identifying? Were you sure that that is indeed your sister?
Yeah, it's my sister, because the clothes, the one that she wear that day, is the same clothes, the one that she have it. Even she have got a necklace. That necklace is the thing, the one that we identify that this one is our sister. On top of that, we have got even the picture when she was alive. So we tried to explain for them, but they didn't understand us.
So now they're saying they're going to bring the Zimbabwean national who's claiming your sister's body to maybe also come through.
Yeah, that guy said that he's going to come on Monday. So we are waiting for him to come on Monday. Yeah.
And obviously you were hoping to put your sister to rest tonight. Was she going to be buried where most of these Muslim individuals will be buried?
Yeah, because according to our religious, they say that we have to bury. If someone passes away like today, we have to bury him today. So the one that is happening is against our religious, so nothing we can do. We just accept it.
That must be very frustrating. So were you expecting to have some of your family members from back home to attend the funeral, or it's just going to be a short ceremony?
No, it's the full ceremony, because right now, the one that we are talking right now, it's like a lot of people, they are still that side by the graveyard. They are waiting for these bodies. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Budin. By the look of things, by the graveyards, some family members are waiting for this burial, because they were told that earlier on, by evening today, at least 9 of the bodies will be buried. But by the look of things, because of issues of identification, that might possibly not happen for some families, and that is obviously causing conflict. You might have heard the gentleman saying that there's a Zimbabwean national who claimed that his sister's body belongs to his family, and he also says they know their sister. They even have images or pictures and looked at the clothes that she wore before she perished. So this is obviously going to cause a delay, looking at how the program for the day was planned, because the bodies were meant to be released and then the funerals were supposed to happen at the respective cemeteries. But by the look of things, that could possibly delay, because it means that these families that were hopeful that they'll leave with bodies of their loved ones could possibly leave again today empty-handed.
Our reporter Zola Sholwana, who's out in Soweto at the Diepkloof Mortuary, where, as you heard, some families expressing quite a lot of frustration regarding efforts to identify their loved ones.